Hi, it's another great day in Coto de Caza, Orange County, California. I'm on the 4th hole of our South Golf Course. And this pretty plant here, this is an Evening Primrose, also known as a Pinklady. Alright, the scientific name is Oenothera speciosa. And the species, speciosa, means showy. You can tell how it gets its name because these are super showy flowers. Alright, it also goes by the name of pink evening primrose, showy evening primrose, Mexican primrose, amapola, and buttercups, not to be confused with the true buttercups, which are known as ranunculus. Alright, so I have a better batch over here that I'll show you on the hillside. Alright, so here's our nice little batch of evening primrose, and I'll give you some facts about this plant. This is an herbaceous, perennial wildflower, considered a ground cover plant. As you can see, it's kind of low to the ground. It's originally native to the grasslands from Kansas down to Texas, but it's naturalized in 28 states, including California. It loves rocky prairies, open woodlands, slopes, and roadsides, meadows, other disturbed areas, and especially right around the edge of our golf course here. Now, this plant is considered invasive. It spreads by both seeds and runners. Okay, it's drought resistant, prefers loose, fast draining soil, and of course it loves full sun. So let's look at some of the flowers here. Now, these are a little wet, so they're a bit droopy. But the flowers, they bloom from April to July, sometimes as late as September. They're about 1.5 to 2 inches in diameter. They have 4 petals, you can see. Now when they're young, they start out white, and then they turn a little pinkish as they age. They're cup-shaped, and in the center of the flower here, we have the flower throats, they call it, and that includes the stigmas and the stamens. This is considered a soft yellow flower. The petals are really soft. Very papery too. Okay, they bloom both day and night, but mostly at pre-dawn, which is what we have right now. And if it gets too much sun, then the petals seem to close up, and they're also very fragrant. Okay, the stems of our plant, they're glabrous, or they don't have any hairs on them. The leaves are alternate as they move up the stem. So one here, one here, one here, one here. They alternate. They have a very short petiole, right? The petiole is the part that connects this leaf to the stem. Sometimes there's no petiole at all. They vary in shape, the leaves do. They're either kind of elongated, a little more linear, and sometimes they're a bit oval or obovate. All right, this one here, a little more oval shaped. They're toothed, or they've got little wavy edges, like you see. All right, so we have a couple more over here, a little batch. So to care for this plant, water it only during the dry months. Don't overwater it, because it is a drought-tolerant plant. Prune them back in fall, after flowering season, or they will take over your garden, because they are invasive with their runners here. And it's easiest to propagate this plant by the runners. So you find one that kind of runs out, you dig it up, and you replant it. But it is possible to propagate it by cuttings, where you cut it, you dip it in some root hormone, and then you plant it, and it should grow fine. But try to plant the ones without flowers yet, like this one here, no flowers. So that's a good candidate for propagation. Now this plant is edible, or the green parts of the plant are edible. You can cook them, or you can eat them raw in a salad, like a garnish. Alright, but they taste a little bitter, so it's best if you try to get the leaves and the stems which don't have flowers on them yet, and it will taste a little bit better. Alright, so this is our very pretty and a little bit wet evening primrose. And they call it evening, of course, because it blooms in the evening and in the daytime. How about that? This is our Pinkladies. So here's an example of how our primrose just spreads out by runners as it takes over this hillside here. All right, all the way up. This guy's just about to open. How about that? Beautiful. So on the 18th tee box of our South Golf Course, here's some more of our Evening Primrose. I'll show you this one because it's dried up. And you see how they lay out better after the morning dew's gone. You know, anthers and stamens and all the goodies inside the petals of this plant. Wow. Look at that. That's just gorgeous. And here we have an almost perfect primrose flower. Look at that. Wow. Oenothera speciosa. Fantastic. Okay. Well, hope you enjoyed that video. Please have a great day. Bye.